thing on. Saturday. What time is it? I can't see. It's so sunny. 4 o'clock. Motorbike. This isn't even biking anymore. This is like half of a motorcycle. Whee! Hey, a joke. It's a joke about, I got a movie idea, and the movie idea is so you have the first half of the movie, it's like a 2-hour movie, or an hour, 2-hour movie, and the movie has it's like the first movie first half is like Scarface, but it's in space time. It's like you have space and spice, and Coke, space Coke and spice, and it's like a Tony Montana meets Vanderbilt meets Elon Musk meets like the captain of innocent bullshit, and then like all that shit, like Howard Hughes and shit, and he's building like Dyson spheres, or he's like a space Coke dealer, but like big time, but not like small time, not like schmuck, but like like the big kilos or the big Dyson spheres or the big like the big Vanderbilt shit, And then so you go like it's the first half of the movie. The first half of the movie is like Tony Montana, push you to the limit. Like 2 lines of Coke, whatever, Vanderbilt story, like a Vanderbilt story, like you know what I mean? And then the second half, so you make it to this part, like make it to the part of the movie where like he's like building Dyson spheres or some stupid shit like that, some big shot fucking bullshit, and then he sees the space emperor's wife, okay, like the space galactic emperor, and he's like I want to fuck that. So like he's got Tony got the fucking tiger and the shit. So he's like, I'm gonna combine 2 black holes together. He gets like these 2 black holes, and he uses like space bulldozers. It's like magnetic fields or something. I don't know, some sort of field. You just make it up. These people will fall for fucking anything. They're fucking retards. So you take these space bulldozers and you push the 2 black holes together. Because it's like a sign of like how big his dick is and shit. Trying to fuck Michelle Pfeiffer like in Scarface, and his way of doing that is like, instead of getting a tiger, he's putting 2 black holes together. The guy's got like 50 Dyson spheres or something, I don't know. He's got a space yacht probably, and he's reading reports. They got a scene of like him at a Dyson sphere. He's got like some fabricators and welders built like some Dyson sphere bullshit, and then he gets back on a space yacht and he's reading like fucking TPS reports and shit. And you got like and that's the first half of the movie, and then I don't know, you might have spice in there. You might have Coke, you might have spice, I don't know. And then okay, so then he combines these 2 black holes together, okay? And after he combines the 2 black holes together, like you never see him again. The second half of the movie is like from dusk till dawn. It's a whole fucking different movie. It's not even, the big CEO fella is not even in it. It's like, it's one of those movies where like you're like, hey, this is the main character, and then it jumps. The main character jumps way hard. And it's no longer. He's not even in the movie. The second half of the movie, he's not even in it. So the two black holes get combined together. These are like the big ones, the ones that are like 800 billion times bigger than the sun. You know, like the big ones, like the two big ones. I gotta make it past this people. And he combines these two black holes together, and you know, the space bulldozers, and right, you know, it's like a scene from a movie where there's like a bunch of news cameras, space news. It's called space news. You know, they have space cameras, and they're all like looking at the two black holes being combined together, and you know, like there's the Emperor's wife. Oh shit, this is going on. What the fuck is going on here? What are you doing, little camera? Why are you coming off? Your legs came off. It's got legs at the bottom, and the legs are no longer connected to the camera. Why are you doing that, Mr. Camera? Stop it. I want to fall off this thing. Turn the motor off. What are you doing, buddy? Buddy, what are you doing? You go. How does this thing go? You gotta tighten it, maybe? How does it? Does that thing do it? Seems like very loose. Okay. There you go, buddy. And you lock it in, or how does it lock in? You're gonna lock in, or is it broke? Did it break? I think I broke it. Shit. Let's see, is this gonna work? I think I broke it. I got two rubber bands. How do you want to do this? Do it like that. It's right here. I got two rubber bands. Is it? Okay, so now, hopefully done. I think I fucked with it incorrectly. Okay, it's locked in. Could lock in a little tighter. Okay. Okay. I got two rubber bands. It's like a big hill now. Okay. So you got the big event of the two black holes and the space news, and you got the space emperor, and then you have what else do you have? You have the space emperor, and where's this going? Okay, so you have a bunch of cameras, you have two black holes, big old fucking things, like he's using space bulldozer somehow. Don't ask me how that works. It's I mean, these people fall for stupider shit than that, so I'm not really making up anything, you know, anything bigger than that. But so he's combining them together, and then so it's like a big galactic event, right? So it's like 50 Dyson spheres or something, you know, and then he's taking the two. I sort of expanded it because it was supposed to be initially like Scarface in space, but now he's more of a whatever, it doesn't matter. It's okay, so he combines, you know, he's at the big event, and the president of the Galactic Council has, you know, he's got the hottie, it's like Napoleon's wife, whatever the fuck her name was. I forgot her name, but she's supposed to be a hot piece of ass, you know? And like, he's like, I'm gonna fucking fuck her. Cause, you know, like spoiler, did you know that, like, if Elon Musk builds like a Dyson sphere, Melania Trump's like fucking leaving that fucking guy, you know that, right? Like, it's spoiler, you know, I don't want to spoil how reality works, you know, but oh, so you have, like, you know, he's like, I'm gonna fucking get the Emperor's wife, fuck yeah, because I got, like, you know, I'm combining two fucking black holes, and then, you know, like, right as the black holes touch each other, like, you know, like, she's like in a gown or something, and she's like, oh, and and then he's got his hands in like a James Bond film thing, and then you cut. You never see any of these characters ever again because these two black holes combine together, and then it's almost like a whole different movie. It's a movie like you have this whole creation of the universe thing. Like, you ever seen like Terrence Malick's like Tree of Life or something? You ever seen like the Tree of Life? There's this whole fucking like 20-minute fucking scene of like the creation of the universe, because like when two black holes combine, this fucking phone holder's gonna drop your phone back. This thing's broke. You broke it, buddy. You broke your other rubber band too. Ah, see how it works now. Okay. So it goes. Okay, so you pop it, and then you put it in here. Take 3. I gotta tie this rubber band together. I think you lost most of your story. You're gonna start from the beginning. So I think you didn't have the. You're having to fix this fucking rubber band too. Okay, this should work. Is it on? Still on, buddy. Some guy was talking about a strip club. That's interesting. Okay. So I think it's locked in better now. Kind of. Let's see, do you want to put it up a little bit? It's not got the reach for the phone the way it should. But if it's up at a higher angle, I think it stays in the slot better. Yeah, it'll stay in the slot better. Because it's totally, the phone is like this. The grab is at like a third of the bottom. Doesn't have a very good grapple on the bottom. I gotta buy more rubber bands. Okay, so I don't know where I left off or where I started, so I'll have to start from the very beginning. Because the phone got turned off somewhere along the way, probably on the hill. That's probably where I got. I'm not gonna double check that shit. I don't have the energy to go look at that shit. So the story is, the very beginning of the movie is, it's a 2-hour movie. The first half of the movie is oh man, I had some like chicken. I bought a 10-pound bag of chicken quarters, and then I cooked them. I baked them. Yeah, I de-skinned them. I put them in the oven for an hour, and then I kept all the fat in a bowl, so I was cutting all the skin off, and then I cooked them for an hour in the oven, and I was like, I'm gonna make some broth. So I knew that you can like de-chicken the bones, and then you take the bones and you put them in like water and you boil them for like 3 hours, and then you take all the skin, you put all the skin in there too, and you cook it for like 3 hours, and it's called broth, and it gets like a lot of fat, like a half. I bet there's as much fat calories as there are like protein calories, and it smells really fucking good because it's like, it's like chicken broth, and then I broke it. It's like broken up into 4 pieces, 4 chunks in Tupperware, and then you freeze 3 of them, and I kept one of them in the fridge, and then I took all the chicken and put it in bags, and then so I took the skin and the bones and I put them in a I boiled them for like 3 hours, and then you take I took like 4 containers, right? This is a big. I probably shouldn't have put so much water in it. Maybe a little less water next time. But and then you cook it for 3 hours, simmer it, and then you you can throw an onion in there. You can put a whole onion in there. And then you can probably put some other shit in there too if you want it. And then it cooks for like 3 hours, and then you strain it all off, and you put it in Tupperware, and then you have like broth with fat. Like there's like maybe a tenth of it is fat on the top layer. It's like like an 8x8 Tupperware square, whatever, 7x7. I don't know what size they are. They're like the squares. They're 3 or 4 inches tall. And then you take the chicken, you break. I probably took like a quarter of the chicken and put it in a bag and put it in the fridge, and then put the other half, 3/4, maybe half, in the freezer. And then this morning, or this like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I cooked like 2 cups of rice, and I put like that chicken in the pan, and then I cooked the chicken with like maybe half of a thing of broth, and then I mix. After I got done with the rice, I put the rice in the chicken broth. It was really good. It was really tasty. Oh, yum yum yum. So like that was really good because it was like had fat in it. It had like rice and fat and chicken, and that way you get more of the fat out of the chicken because it's like a 10-pound bag. I'll tell you, man, you throw away like half of the weight of that 10-pound bag goes to fucking shit. It's nothing, it's like skin, and there's some water at the bottom. There's always some blood red water at the bottom. And then there's all that disgusting shit. And by taking it and turning it into broth, you get some of that value out of it. It's only like $10 too. It's like a 10-bag. It was like 8, 9, whatever. It's a 10-pound bag, $8 a pound. Yeah, but it's like half waste. Yeah, but you get more out of it if you broth it. And then you put it with like rice. It's actually pretty good. You just need like salt and pepper. And we need like 3 hours, 4 hours to cook it. 3 hours, 4 hours, yeah. You could probably boil the chicken next time. And then take the same, you could leave the boiled water from the chicken and then cook the bones. After you de-chicken the bones, you could probably throw it back in the same water. And then you could, that would save some time probably. But you'd have to let the water, you'd have to let the chicken cool for like 30 minutes. And then that means the water would cool. See, you're still losing some of the efficiency of the water, right? This hill right here, this is like the biggest hill I know, because I'm not even sweating. It's crazy, this bike does. What if you get stuck right now and your bike goes out, and you're just like stuck right here? So you're stuck on the biggest hill, you know? Okay, so chicken, rice. What else? Oh, I don't know. Is this thing gonna stay on? Let me pull it over. Do I have another rubber band? Do I not have another rubber band? Where's that other rubber band? I think you lost it. Huh. Just a little bit. Okay. I lost my rubber band. Okay, so you have chicken, and then you have rice. You might try that with pot roast. You can make gravy. Where are you? I don't actually know where I'm at right now. This motorbike makes it a lot easier to explore because technically I'm only doing 1/6 of the energy. Less, probably less. You should be careful though. You get stranded out here. This thing weighs 100 pounds. Hibbit, right? I think so. Do you like Hibbit? How close to your Hibbit? Oh, this is a dead end circle. Okay, so what was the other part? Oh, that was chicken and rice. That's unique, I guess. Any other great idea? Oh, so then back to the movie. The movie was called. It's a movie where you take the first half of the movies like Scarface or Vanderbilt, Rags to Riches. The guy builds like 50 Dyson spheres, or Space Coke, Space Spice. And then he's got, I don't know where I got cut off in the original story. So then so he's you got like push it to the, you could probably do something new, push it to the limit song, like some sort of like push it to the limit, but like techno or whatever the new hip cool fucking retarded shit the kids are doing these days. And then it's like a Braxton. I don't know what was the beginning of that movie. It was like he worked at like a sandwich place or an ice cream place. I don't remember the exact story. And then this is going out of hand right now. So he builds like Dyson spheres. And of course Space Coke, you said that like 10 times. I don't know where my story got cut off. Like I don't remember where I was when the camera was off. I gotta make sure I get the whole story in here. Otherwise I'm gonna look really stupid. You know, you can just edit. No, fuck no. I'm never gonna edit fucking shit. 99% of this fucking shit is because these people edit the fucking shit out of it. If you stop editing, like 99% of the problems will go away. People think that like this thing is like you shouldn't be allowed to edit. No more editing. I'm against editing. No more editing. Oh, I guess you can do that. I don't give a shit. So what else? Okay, so he's like the big shot. He's got like dice and he's got bulldozers. He's got space bulldozers, and he saw the Galactic Emperor's wife. She's Michelle Pfeiffer or something, some hot piece of coos, you know. And so like he's gonna put the two fucking black holes together. I don't know, maybe for energy or something. I don't fucking know. It doesn't have to even make sense. I mean, most of these plots don't make any sense. So like, why would mine have to make any sense? You know, and it's supposed to be like the tiger scene or something. You know, like the tiger on a leash. I can make two black holes combined together. Ha ha ha. And so like he's at it's like the space news. You know, like the news, and there's like fake space news. And there's news. And there's like the space emperor or the space galactic guy. Something. You know, he's turning the electricity down to 1. You're at 2. It goes from 1 to 5. 5 will drain your battery the fastest. I was at 2. Going back to 1. I don't want to get stuck out here. This would be really bad to get stuck. Yeah, you should have. I mean, you shouldn't be so far from where you're supposed to be. Hey, look, I biked for an hour yesterday, and I charged it. It should be good. 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 So he's going to the space news, the big event. It's like the big, you know, the big event. It's like UFC 275. Is it 275 or 250? 1776 plus. It's 200. What is it? I don't know. UFC 270, 1776, 86, 96. No, it's 1876, 1976. So plus another 50 years. So it's like the 250 anniversary. Something, I don't know, some big shot, who gives a fuck event, you know, like some big hoop to holla bullshit. You know, and so like the Space Emperor's there, and he's gonna combine the two black holes together, and they're like 800 billion times or 80 billion times bigger than the sun or something in mass. Don't ask me what the fuck that means. I don't even know what the sun weighs. It weighs a lot. It weighs like a lot. The sun weighs a lot, and this thing weighs like 80 billion times more than the sun. And he's combining two of them together, which is a pretty big dick move. So that's the first half out of the hour. And as the two black holes are about to touch, the whorish lady of the emperor, you know, she's like looking over at him because, you know, like a lot of people don't know this. Psst. There's a car behind you. She's like looking at him like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna fuck that shit, because, you know, she's like Michelle Pfeiffer in fucking Scarface, right? She's gonna lose the zero, get with the hero, you know what I mean? So she's like, oh yeah, I'm yeah, and then, you know, she's got that, and then he's got that conniving James Bond hand thing going on, and then it cuts. The movie thing, you lose all the characters. All the characters are gone. None of these characters ever show up. The first half of the movie is like, has nothing to do with the second half. Oh, you should have probably turned. You're fucked, man. You gotta get off this road. So the second half, you have that in that moment, and there's like some cool music or something. I don't know what sort of music it is, but it's cool. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like really cool. And it's like, because the two black holes are about to touch. You know, maybe some like stupid fucking what's that fucking Nolan movie? I can't remember that name of that movie. That stupid Nolan movie with the black holes. something like that, right? And you have some dumb fucking Hans Zimmer bullshit, and then she's gasping, he's gasping, even though they're not near each other, right? But it's implied, right? It's an implied, right? And then you cut those characters out completely. You lose them. They're never seen again in the rest of the movie. And then it's a Big Bang, okay? It's a Big Bang, and the Big Bang is like another universe because the two black holes. And you have the two black holes, and it's like a Big Bang, right? And you have a Big Bang, and then so it's like, and then you have this like 20-minute fucking shit of like, you ever seen that stupid movie, The Tree of Life, where you got that bullshit creation of the universe bullshit with the fucking what's it called, like that fucking, I think you did it with like oils and shit, but you can do it with CGI, you can do it with whatever fucking shit you want to do it with, whatever is hip and trendy these days, and you have like some creation of the universe, 20 minutes. In the original, the thing I'm stealing from, which is Tree of Life, it's like a orchestral, choral bullshit probably. You can do whatever you want. You can put any music you want. You can do like that British dun da 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 da. You can do anything you want. It's basically any music you want to insert into the scene. And then so you have like a 20 minutes. Oh, and then you have like you get to like the formation of the planets, right? You have like a formation of planets, volcanoes. Maybe the moon is created because the moon might have came from the Earth. I don't know the entire moon story. And then okay, so then that's like 20 or 30 minutes in, right? What are you at now? Oh, I don't know. 20 or 30 minutes in, and then so then you have proto life, proto life scene. You're stealing from that, and you're stealing from two movies actually. You're stealing from True Life, and you're also stealing from an adaptation. Try 3 or 4 in front of Walmart, McDonald's. Your camera fell off again. This thing is a piece of shit. Is there a way to fix this? Yeah, you're just not gonna. Piece of crap, I think. Unless you do it like this. That might be better, because then it won't pop out. It should pop from the bottom. If it pops from the bottom. Okay, so it's the creation of the universe, Big Bang, proto-life, volcanoes, moon, bubbly bullshit. I don't want to steal from Charlie Kaufman too much, but it's very similar to that analysis when he did the one thing on that one movie. And then, but it's and then you have I Heart MILFs. That's what that truck says. What did it say? So he has like so proto-life. You might have some of that fish shit. I don't, you know I'm talking about, that stupid evolution bullshit. They try and brainwash kids into believing in the schools and shit. You throw that shit on there, and then you have like it's like you get to the monkeys, like the 2001 monkeys, and then you can maybe have it's like monkeys are doing that. It's like you're stealing from 2001 basically, and you there's some sort of problem. It's very what's that one song called? Oh, I don't remember. It's in 2001. The one where the choral part in the very beginning, the voice one. That's a good one. And then you have it's gonna be the same leader. It's gonna look just like that leader guy, but he's gonna be a monkey. He'll be the same actor, maybe. Like the same fucking actor, but like he'll be wearing like monkey prosthetics, you know, like Planet of the Apes shit. And then, he's going around and he's initially this was going to be a drugstore story, but then it kind of got turned into Elon Musk / Vanderbilt, so I don't know which direction I really want to go with this yet. Is it Elon Musk, Vanderbilt, or is it like Tony Montana? I don't really know. It could be either one. It could be a combination of two. I don't really give a shit.
That's the juxtaposition. It's sort of like Dusk Till Dawn. It's like the two movies almost seem disconnected. There might be a theme in there. I don't know what the theme is, but there's a theme maybe. I'll tell you. Does Dusk Till Dawn have an actual theme in it? Well, the first half is like Tarantino and the guy from ER, and they're like abducting people or I don't even remember what the story was. Were they robbing something, or were they stealing something, or what were they even fucking doing? I don't even remember. And then the second half of the movie is like vampires or something. It's got that lady from the 90s who they said she was in a Woody Allen movie, but she's not very good looking. Like she's in like Natural Born Killers, but she's not that good looking. I don't know why they thought she was like pretty, but she's weird. I don't know. She's not that good looking. But I mean, then again, want to go up on the sidewalk? Okay, I want to do this. I want to say Janine Garofalo, but it's not Janine Garofalo. Hey, you watched like 30 minutes of Dogma today. That's a good movie. I like the two angel characters. They're fun because they go into this like boardroom, and it's the triviality of which they go from like talking about something trivial to like it's so fucking funny. It's like the voodoo dolls. That's pretty funny because it's like they're very fun characters. I don't remember their name. One's Loki. The other one is named. I don't remember. Why is he called Loki? It's supposed to be like a biblical name. Yeah, no, they steal names all the time. It's all copy paste. Like no one's coming up with new ideas. No one ever has. Well, that was a cool movie though because they cut their wings off and shit, and then Jay and Silent Bob it was the pervert one shoots his wings off, right? And then it's got George Carlin as a cardinal. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a lot better than that light, especially because it's like heavy and it's got like a container. It's got a cargo basket, and it's got other shit too. If you get stuck out here, you're fucked. This thing weighs 90 pounds, man. It's heavy as fuck. Oh well, so that's you watched like 30 minutes of that, right? Yeah, I just wanted to see the two angels parts. They were the angels were the cool characters of that movie. Everyone else was shit. Well, there was that one scene in the train that was kind of funny. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, controversial. You know, life. They call life of Brian technically controversial when they came out. Yeah, it's very odd. They're just gonna. You have to understand. They're just gonna complain no matter what happens. Yeah, I mean, Dogma's worse than Life of Brian. Well, they're both pretty bad. I mean, in all hindsight. You're talking about like. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, vaping is supposed to be like 80 to 90% safer than cigarettes. Yeah, that's what the robots are. I believe it. You believe it? I guess. I don't smoke. I smoked like 10 cigarettes in my life and I didn't like it. It's like $7 a pack. I can't afford that shit. I mean, you can afford anything you want to afford, I guess, technically. You can roll your own cigarettes. That's supposed to be like a tenth of the price. Like a carton costs like $30. I knew someone who did that. One of my theories of life is that, you know why, the way it's basically they're doing stuff to keep people busy. Like, you can, because it's like technically the price of cigarettes is like a lot cheaper if you make it yourself, which is crazy because they've got a cigarette machine, rolling machine that's like the size of like a paper plane, right? It's supposed to make cigarettes, you know, like 1 million a second or something, right? But like you can roll them yourself cheaper, so something that doesn't add up, you know, like it just doesn't add up. It's like tax rules, like a lot of it's taxes. Yeah, I know, it still doesn't make sense because like the price of like unrolled tobacco is so fucking cheap that like you can roll a cigarette for like 1/5 of the price of a cigarette or something. I don't know, I've never done it, but like, you know, and then I was thinking, I think a lot of these rules are just designed to keep people busy. It's like, hey, we got these retarded people who smoke. And, you know, we'll keep them even busier. We'll let them roll their own cigarettes because they're so stupid, you know. Yeah, it's a pretty, there's a lot of misanthropy in society, actually. Look at it in certain ways. There's a lot of just, like, busy work misanthropy. The whole thing's bullshit, basically. Okay, do you believe that? Let me know. Do you really believe that? I would never say it out loud. was doing it like I was drunk. I was like, so my favorite thing about the robot is the robot has to pretend that the most, because I can do, I'm trying to practice my drunk while sober thing. It's a trick where you just like pretend. It's almost like a childish stupidity. It's a childish stupidity. And you get excited about stuff that you know is stupid, because technically this is all fucking stupid, right? This whole fucking thing is so fucking stupid that you can't even, I don't know how anyone would, happy. There's a car behind you. So you gotta practice your childish stupidity / drunkenness. So I was practicing it because I was doing it because like on a certain level there's actually a semi-smart idea in there. But on the other hand, you're saying it's almost like you're drunk, like you're an idiot. And I think there's something funny about the robot. I don't know if the robot hears your voice. I know that I normally put the text in there. I don't know if the robot gets your voice or if it gets is there a program separate from the voice decoder? Or is it the voice decoder? Is it part of the program? I know on YouTube it's totally different because it's got a voice translator. And I've got Whisper on my computer. Whisper takes a little bit of time. You want to go the other way or do you want to go? It doesn't matter. Where are you at? I'm near the old hospitals. There's no hospital here. There's a park down here. Hey, you got your drone in your backpack. You want to go? What's going on here? What is this? What are they building? They're building something. It used to be a hospital. Now it's a road and some wall with like concrete. There's a hill. You go up a hill now. Is there anything else? There's a big basket over a super. It looks like a clothes basket, but I bet it's metal. It looks like a clothes basket, but bigger. I've never seen that before. Clothes basket over the top of the sewer. Yeah, it's like 4 feet, 3 feet, 3.5, 4 feet tall. Okay. Any other ideas? If you get stuck out here, you're fucked, buddy. It's pretty far. But at least you're not at the fucking like landfill. True. Where's that? Amazon's the deals because you did get your tires smeared. You got your tubes smeared like this. And now I guess I got 4 tubes, $30. But what? So then, and then you're looking at deals because you can start looking at the deals today. Deals today. Deals today. You did it at Newegg. You did it. I mean, look at the deals of the day. It's like it's supposed to get like 30% off, 20% off. A lot of that shit on Amazon is junk. I don't want them raw. Oh, I need anything actually. I can use the battery thing. I can use the battery for the mic. Those are like $500. You're not getting a battery for this mic. It's not. The way you looked up how the battery system works for these things, and this thing costs like the battery in this thing costs like $600 new, $500 new. I don't know, it's inflation. I think they're supposed to be like $400. They're like $600, $550. And I was like, what the fuck is the economics of that shit? You know, they have to like nickel weld them together, and then they have to build like a little controller chip, and then even if you put some batteries in it, it still costs like $200 for replace the batteries supposedly. You know, keeping the hard case and shit. I don't know how to do that. So that's cool. But I thought they were supposed to be cheap because you know you can find those like lithium-ion cigarettes on the ground and like people make battery packs of it. And I was like, how come lithium? What the fuck's going on with these lithium-ion things? I thought they were supposed to be cheaper. Nah, like a third of the price of a Tesla is like the batteries actually. It's actually insane. And this thing's only supposed to be chargeable like 1,000 times. So technically, it might not be as good of a deal as you think it is. If you divide, let's say you got what sort of miles per battery run do you think you get? I don't know. That's a good question. 1,000 times 1,000. What do you think? It's like supposed to be 30 miles. 30 miles at let's say 40 miles per charge. 40 times 1,000 is 4,000 miles. 4,000 miles divided by 600, and then you're still paying for electricity. But the electricity is probably pretty cheap. It's probably like, what's 120 volts times 3 hours? That'd be a full battery, right? Or 6 hours, probably. 6 hours. It doesn't matter. It's not that important. It's better than buying fucking Muslim gas. Yeah, that's true. That's not that racist. You need to find all the terms you can. Because, you know how like the Nazis have cockroaches as their, you know how you have been dehumanizing terms? You have you need to find them all though. might be fake. He threw a drone off of a cliff and it dropped like you know, almost had like a glider on it. I don't know how he did that. So you're looking at a cliff right now, right? What do you think of that? Like I say, he dropped it. He threw it off the cliff, and then it started flying midway down the cliff drop. Could be fake. What's the deal with the? Are you allowed to bike? What's that trail? Fucking. What's it say? What do you say, buddy? What does it say? Disco golf course. So what am I allowed to do here? Am I allowed to walk this? What is this thing supposed to be? What the fuck? It's you have no clue what this reality is. So they have disco golf course. You'd think, you know, it's golf, but with, is there a trail you can walk? I've never been over there. You want to do something different. Is that Olympic? Or is it like running it? So you're not allowed to. Your tires are a lot. You inflated them a lot. That guy had a lot. You inflated them. Higher PSI. The guy who sold it to you had it at a lower PSI. You wanted it at a higher PSI because you wanted to ride it on the road. You're off road right now. This is. I don't know if you're allowed here. Circle K, set 85 cents, 44 ounces, and if you get a gallon, some places sell a gallon. That's places. It was like $2 for a gallon. That's a lot of $2 for a gallon. That was a 2 liter. That's the price of a 2 liter. You're getting into the 2 liter area. I'm surprised it's that gallon. Gallon is how much? Is it $1.50? That was that Circle K's. Then some people have the big. They sell 44 ounces, but some people have like legacy mugs. And the mugs are like gallon mugs. Some of them are supposed to get free refills. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's like the people have the free airplane rides. Here's a good meme. I like this meme. They say they like populism. But here's what you got to do. If they're gonna qualify populism, they hate most of these people, right? Like they literally, they're like, please stay the fuck away from me. We'll pay you money if you'll wrap your own cigarettes and stay the fuck away from me. You know, that's how they actually think, right? And so if you want to destroy populism, what you do is you force them to see the mundaneness of the average. You know, you get rid of the romanticism. You turn it into de-romanticized. Because the folk sucks. The folk sucks. Like, the folk always suck. The people always suck. They sucked in Roman times, they suck now. You know, like, most of the problems are because of the people. It's not the elite's fault. It's the people are shit. You can't expect that much out of the elites. You don't expect anything out of the people. You know, it's more the people's fault than the elites, is my opinion. Whatever. So that's how you destroy populism. You undermine the whole concept that the people are so fucking great. Because I think that what's going on is they basically, the elites, the new elites have figured out a way to lie to the people and make them, they're not fat and stupid. That's basically what they're doing. They're enablers. They're basically enablers. They're literally terrible. They're enablers and they're terrible. And they refuse to call you fat or stupid when a lot of you are fat and stupid. And yeah, I'm trying to get on the ground floor of like the new elitism by being anti-populist. Yeah, they're gonna can kill you. You know that, right? There's nothing more. They're communists. The populists are literally communists. You have to understand this. Like, they hate anything better than average. Sound like a snob. I do sound like a snob. Aren't you the guy who, like, when you were in elementary school, you thought that, like, you made popsicles and you thought that if you put salt over sugar, it would cancel the sugar taste, and then you just had, like, really salty, sweet popsicles? Yeah, so you're literally an idiot. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but... Salt cancels sugar? Hey, that's philosophical, too. Salty means, like, bitter, right? Yeah, I think it means bitter. Interesting. There you go. Good job. Any other ideas? Want to go to the grocery store? So you're leaving McFarland now, I think. Hey, there's Funland. It's fun. It's a grass field now. They used to have a slide. They used to have two. You're boring me. Do they have pizza? They might have pizza. I don't know. Would they have Donkey? I don't know. They had Donkey Kong. They had what did they have? It was like cold in there. I thought it was cold. You can go in there. I don't know. They have like a. Can't go over the bridge. You gotta go. You have to go up that hill. the Lenin term for when he did capitalist shit? What was Lenin's shit? I don't remember. You should look that up. You're just ranting to yourself about how they legalize drugs because they know that, you're talking about you're thinking of like individual responsibility versus I don't know what you're going with this. You're just ranting. It's same person, isn't it? Same person. Are you going to Walmart or what are you doing? You getting rubber? You have rubber bands. You don't need rubber bands. Monitor how much they hunt. So like, let's say animals have a prey, okay? Animals have a prey, like a wolf or something. Do they ever like hunt them more to like, or do they not hunt them as much as they could to like keep the population up? You know, like you think that you think there's elites and they hunt to calm? Yeah, and I think it's is that what you really think? You think that like they hunt using like rolled tobacco cigarettes? Yeah, that's the argument you're making. But do animals do that? I don't know if animals do that. I think you're making that up. Like if it's like a winter and you lose all your crops, you might have like enough to like, you don't eat your seed always. You might like live cheaper, right? That's the premise you're going for. I don't know. You tell me, buddy. I don't know what you're fucking thinking. I can't read your brain. You gonna go through this? What are you gonna do? Where'd you come from? You came from the big hill down there. So you're gonna go up Florence Boulevard, right? You wanna do that? Back down this way. Yeah, this is a hauler. You can get one of these for your road bike. This thing's actually pretty cool. And then you can do this on your road bike. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. What do you think they're like $20? I know how to undermine populism. I know how to undermine it pretty hard. Show people as what they really are. You can get rid of populism really fucking fast. That'll solve that fucking problem. That'll nip that shit in the bud. That'll nip it in the bud so fucking fast. Back to the road you were just on, man. Why'd you do this? Yeah, I know. I'm smart shit. You should edit this out so you look better. The thing about populism is you realize what they don't say that is the truth. It's not always that they lie, it's that they don't tell the truth in the sense of you have to hear, oh, he didn't say that, so it means this. Yep. There's no bad news. All news is good news. So it's like you basically have to carry the weight yourself. Yep, that's how it works. It's not good. It's like being talked to like you're a child. Is it? I don't actually know if that's true. Is it? The other fun thing is that you get this like niceness is the highest form of like meanness. That's the other comedy of it. It's like you'll see niceness and it'll be like meanness, niceness. Yeah, it's very catty. Like, is it C-A-T-T-Y? Catty niceness. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
got tackled. I got tackled. They were like a gang of like 50 bikers in Miami. They went over these bridges, like these low-level bridges, like from True Lies. What is that, a low-level bridge called? You see all over fucking goddamn Florida, where it's like 2 layers above the ocean, or 2 layers above the marsh. It's a marsh bridge. Biking for how long did you go biking? I don't know. Actually, your camera ran out of it. You have to figure that out. Because you want to know what your actual like range is, right? Can I make it to Muscle Shoals and back? I don't know. I haven't capped the range yet. This thing lies to me. It says it's at 4 out of 5 bars. It says "fuck you" and it starts working. You gotta figure out what the bars mean. Or it's an old battery. It's only got 1,400 miles in the battery. But you said the fucking lights are always doing that gay shit. They're on all the time. Figure it out. Oh, you're down to a bar now, man. You need to get back. Need to get back, dude. Just get back. You're down to 4 bars out of 5, so you're getting the fuck back now. You're not even gonna play this game. I'm not playing carry a fucking 100-pound bike a couple miles game. You'd have to roll it. You wouldn't have to pick it up, buddy. Faster? You want to go to Walmart still? You need to find out what that guy's name was from Cool Hand Luke. The guy who sat on the porch. Yeah, you're doing this whole like, you really want to go that far? Do you want to make that many fucking goddamn enemies? Yeah, it's like the whole Southern society was a big faggot culture where they wouldn't do the shit themselves. They'll get someone who wears sunglasses to do it because the whole Southern aristocratic culture is a faggot, little fucking faggot culture. Really? You're gonna say that? You can't say that, man. That's stupid, dude. Don't do that. Yeah. They won't do it. Well, they have the two-facedism. It's a two-facedism of like, you know what they're really doing, but they have that like, I don't know, don't make me be nice. Really? Dumbass. Why you gotta be so dumb on me, man? You can make this battery. Is this battery gonna make it for you? I don't actually know. Has anyone done that? Has anyone ever gone like, I don't know, they sort of did that, right? I've seen it done before. You're subverting the meme, right? Yeah, you gotta lift weights if you're gonna do that. Also, they're just gonna run you over with a truck. Why do you think they have such big trucks? Because they're all trying to run each other over. Very funny. That's not stupid, actually, the whole big truck thing is they're all trying to run each other over. Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually semi-insightful.
it's because they're all trying to run each other over. Did you not understand that? That has nothing to do with transportation. It's like literally they've turned the truck into a weapon because they're all trying to like kill each other probably. Yeah. If anything, you should feel bad for them. Think about it. You're driving around and you feel like 24/7 think you're going to get run over by something. So they have to get bigger trucks, you know? I don't know if that's going to work. Went above 3, right? You were at 2 and 1 the whole time. Yeah, and you still, how far did you make it? You went 7 points, went up that big hill, and then you went, batteries weren't so expensive on this thing, I think I'd like it more. Once I get another battery pack, and then I wouldn't be so scared to be like stuck out like 100 pounds of bullshit up here. I can't have like an extra $500 battery. I don't know if that's having money. And the thing weighs like, what do you think, 10 pounds? How much do you think it weighs? Oh, it's heavy. It's like heavy. It's not 10 pounds. It's like 10. You also need to fucking rings on this. Why does that keep doing that? You need to do like a battery down here. What this? Ah, you popped the rubber band again, you dumbass. Where's that other rubber? Didn't you have 2 rubber bands? Probably dropped on the ground when you popped it. You wanna go to Walmart and get a rubber band? You wanna get a big fucking thermos at I'm gonna Circle K, get a Coke. You need to figure out like a thing to hold those Cokes, because when you're holding the Coke on your bike, you're spilling it a little bit. You need to make like those McDonald's things where they have the holder. You get one of those, and then it'll stay on there better. That's better actually. Yeah, so you think it was like the Zuckerberg thing where like, remember he was like a dork? And he didn't understand, they were making a power move on him, right? Back when they pulled him into Congress. Yeah, so you're talking about the difference between people who like do shit themselves and then people who like take over other people's shit? Is that kind of how you do it? I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this. Yeah, I don't know. So where are you going now? Walmart? Why is it black and green? Dude, she died on you, buddy. She died on you, buddy. She's dead. What do you want to do? You gonna walk into a thing around here? You're in front of, where are you right now? You're in front of Harbor Freight. How do you want to get back? Good question. Do you want to ride it, or do you want to? On flat ground, it's rideable. Flat ground, it is rideable. Yeah, you should have never gone above 1. Oh yeah, this is painful. This is like literally painful to bike. So how far do you go? I don't know, it's like an hour. You can go to Publix on it. You could theoretically maybe make McFarland. I wouldn't go to Muscle Shoals on it. Without a charger or an extra battery. Fuck. Yep, it is. You want to flip it, or what do you want to do with it? That's a good question. We should do we should figure out exactly how much life it has in it for battery. I think it's at like half battery. I mean, like, how much of the batteries compared to a new battery? What is it? Is biking easier than walking? Flat ground, I guess. Oh shit. You're on fucking flat ground and you're winded. Biking on flat ground. It's fucking ridiculous. You wanna get on your road bike? You wanna go to like Walmart and see if they have one of these like phone holders? Phone holder? down to 4 bars again. It was at 5. I think you were charging it when you pedaled. It's weird. What we got here, boys? A failure of communication. Ah, really? Say so. Ow. Is he gonna cut? Oh, you put it on 2. You put it on 1. Pushed it to 2, and it's gonna use more battery. Think you'll make it back? Maybe. So don't go above 1. And I don't know what's going on with that light. Why does it discharge a little? You want to pop it open with the wireness? I don't know how wiring works. I don't know anything about electricity. died on you, buddy. She died on you, boy.
Holy moly, this thing's heavy. So how far did you make it? You made it Fairground Road. You could draw it on a map when you get back. Probably figure out your distance. Also, the hills are a big deal. How many big hills did you do? Do you think it charges it when you bike on it? That's a good question. Like less than an hour. I think it's like less than an hour. But it does okay. I guess it's good for one way there, one way back. Oh well. Need to go to Walmart and see if they have one. How far are you? 3 or 4 minutes away. And you gotta go up that big hill. This is a hill. Going down though. Oh man. Do you think it has like brake power? What do you think those are? Is there lights? Or are there... I don't know. I got disconnected. That's why you got rid of it, because it probably had like water damage. Yeah. You always were a schmuck. Saturday, 6:26. You went to Walmart to see if you can find one of them. That phone holder comes off that other bike, you know that, right? I want a new one that's better. That one's a piece of shit. And you don't have any more rubber bands either. Why do you not have any rubber bands? It's a good question. Why don't I have any rubber bands? What is it, like the 20-something Saturday? 25th, 24th, 23rd, 26th. Oh wow, this is a lot harder to bike
I miss that electric bike. That was nice. Any more ideas? You gonna combine these videos together? Yeah, I mean, you dropped your phone like 4 times on that other one. Is it gonna rain? Any, you had your fart smell like cookies. Yeah, you were doing some joke about, it's not really a joke. It was, you think it's like a form of like pollution or it's a form of, yeah, I really don't know what word you're looking for here. You're thinking of like direct. You're almost thinking of the concept of soft culture, but that's a foreign idea. Like soft culture is like movies. I don't know. Like Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Good point. And you don't. So you're gonna go Walmart, stop at Circle K, get a drink. You can't carry that on your bike. You want to get like a big gallon. You want to ask them, do you want to buy a gallon of something at Walmart, and then like see if they'll let you fill up a gallon of Coke. It depends. It depends on the Circle K. Some of them actually have a sign that says you can fill a gallon up for like $1.50. That's a lot of Coke. What is a gallon compared to a 2 liter? A gallon is 5 pounds. So what is 5 pounds? That's only like 5 cans plus 4. I don't know. What's a 2 liter compared to a gallon? I don't know, man. That's a good question. How much is it? 64 ounces? It's a 6-pack. 6 times 12 is 72. Something like that. It's like 5 and something, right? You did the math one time and it's actually less than a 6-pack of cans, right? Because you did the math based on serving size. The serving size says it's a 6-pack of cans. It's less than a 6-pack of cans. But you were using the serving size to determine what a 2 liter was, and it's not that. But on the back of the thing, it says 6 12-ounce servings. So I was like, it's a 6-pack of cans. But it's not. It's like 4, or how many ounces off is it? Is it like 6 or 8 ounces off? That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Yeah, those e-bikes, the governments are gonna hate those because like people aren't gonna pay fucking, like tag licenses and shit. Especially if people start getting hit and shit. Yeah, you gotta have like some sort of insurance for that shit. Because that thing weighs 100 pounds and I weigh 250. That's 350 pounds moving at 15 miles per hour. I hit someone with that. That's a broken leg, a broken arm. They're gonna have to force people to get insurance or something for that shit. Especially if like a large percent of the population is like, hey, are you tired of fucking having to pay insurance and like high gas prices? Do you only like travel like less than 10 miles a day? You can get an e-bike. I mean, you'll get wet. You can't haul furniture. You can't haul as many groceries. There's limits. It turns people into more like city livers, like a New York City liver. People don't want that. They like having cars. Look at the book. There's no book. Someone comes by and I'll take them all. It's pretty funny. So let's say you had like a job every 6 months, and then you change jobs, because you know, like, at a certain point you'll realize like, I want to own this, and then they'll realize that and they'll start dumping fake work on you. You know what I mean by fake work? Yeah, because you would learn to read people, because the real skill is probably that. Like, you can tell who people are. You'll be like, that person is like this person from earlier. It's probably the most valuable skill, actually. So high turnover rate is actually good, because you'll see different versions of the same characters. Something like that. Any other ideas? So that one guy, we were watching YouTube, and there was this guy, and he looked like really good. He looked like 22 or something, but he looked good. And he's like, he was whining about shit, and he was getting like 50, 100K. I don't really give a shit about the hits. I just think it's kind of funny. I like to imagine it's like a fake YouTuber, you know, because it's like controlled opposition. Yeah, he was whining about shit. Some of it was, I didn't listen to any of his shit. I did get like summaries for like 4 or 5 of them. I was like, what? You're too good looking to be like, because one of them was like, I live in my mom's basement or something. And I was like, what? You're too good looking to be. He was like very whiny for someone who looks like a frat bro or something. It's gonna rain, I think, buddy. It's gonna rain, baby, baby. It rains on the bad and the bad. You mean the bad and the good? No, the bad and the bad. So where are you trying to get to? Oh yeah, Walmart. Uh, 99-cent hamburgers at Wendy's. Really? Is that what you're gonna rant about? I don't know. Just trying to roll that in. Where's McDonald's? Do you ever make conspiracy theories like you were doing the cigarette one? You made that cigarette one up today, where like hand-rolled cigarettes are like a tenth of the price. I don't know. Yeah, you are. What is that? Noise? Something about Hulk Hogan. He was an asshole, but here's the thing. Hulk Hogan knew the ultimate truth. People hate reality. I mean, then you're going to do what? I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck this is related to. Something about Zelensky. You were thinking about how Zelensky was an actor, and you're like, the best politicians would be good actors. Trump, Reagan. Why the best politicians are actors? Yeah, because it's all bullshit, right? It's all acting. It's all Hollywood. You were thinking of like Top Gun 2? Top Gun 2, they land in fucking Iran. It's fucking Iran. Everyone knows that, right? And they find an old F-14 from like the 80s. And a good old Tom Cruise shoots down like a 5th gen stealth fighter with a 80s F-14. Yeah, because that's what the world is. It's like acting. It's all bullshit and acting. Don't say that out loud. 716. You got rubber bands. It's like a $4 purchase. a notepad, and a sticker. You got a sticker. It says "Keep Out" or something like that. Some ridiculous sticker. Any other ideas? Nope. You go to Publix. You gonna drop your phone? Where you drop your phone right here? Huh. Zist Monsieur. No Yellow 2 liters. Are you gonna get Coke at Publix, or are you gonna get like you gonna go to the fucking Circle K? Are you just gonna not drink Coke anymore? I thought you were not gonna drink Coke anymore. I like Coke. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that guy's like, never mind. You're out of a Publix. So you getting a Coke? You want to get a Coke, I think. From that one place. Oh, so, yeah, never mind. I thought that was someone I worked with. No, it was someone from high school. Yeah, it was like they looked weird. I thought they looked like someone else. Yeah, it was weird. He was like fat. Yeah, he was like really fat. Yeah. I didn't think it was him. No one has thank God no one has a fucking clue what I'm talking about. Okay, so now you're gonna bike? Yeah. You didn't get a fucking phone holder. You did get rubber bands, so I think you'll get rubber bands and you'll use a phone holder. You'll move it from the electric bike to your other bike. Because that other bike, it comes off. It's like it's very similar to the thing on the flashlight holder. It's a round thing, and then it screws on to tighten on, and then you'll just have to put a bunch of fucking rubber bands on it so that it doesn't. Yeah, it's weird because, like, you know how you have like a vague idea of who people are, but you really don't actually. I mean, I don't spend that much time on Facebook, so I never really. Thank God I never went and actually looked at what people did from my coeval. Coeval? Yeah, like the evil of your coeval. Yeah, your coeval evil. Yeah, I'm glad I never got addicted to that too much. Hey, you were looking through. You saw a picture of that lady who banned you. Yeah, I got banned by a lady on Facebook because I was a creep. I mean, I was a creep, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But it still shows the picture of her, even though she like banned you, because it's like for some reason Facebook doesn't have on the messenger part, right? Yeah, it's like it has a little mini picture of it. Yeah, she was a normie. In the long run, she ended up being a normie. She was no Sylvia Plath. She was not going to stick her head in the oven. She disappoints me. Is that positive or negative? Are you joking or are you not joking? Doesn't matter. Both. You're fucking with me, right? Yeah, I'm fucking with you. So, what do you want to do now? I gotta get like a Coke. You have 2 pizzas in the freezer. You have you bought Reese's. Reese's were $3 for a bag. And you got ice cream. You have ice cream in your backpack too. Chocolate peanut butter. Yeah, you fat fuck. What else? I've got I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Saturday night, right? You're jealous of everything. You're fascinated by this concept of ownership. Yeah, you did hear there was this one paranoid conspiracy. It was like a lefty guy, and he was talking about how like you have the concept of ownership, and then you move the populations around. So like think of like the Mexicans or the South American people who like they got forced into immigrating. Did they get forced to? How did it's like everyone's like they just want a better job, but were they forced out? I don't know the story to that. It's almost like the Genghis Khan story or like the Hans. The Huns, not the Hans, you dumbass. The Hans or the Huns? Hans is like a word for like, it's like a German derogatory term, like Hans. Hey, they're Hans. A Huns is like Mongol horse riders or something. You know who really owns this place? That company that owned the land places. Was it like Sweetwater? It was like Sweetwater, right? Sweetwater secretly still runs this. Do you think they do? It could be. This whole thing could be like a swamp of like the Sweetwater swamp. I don't know. I don't have any evidence. I'm just doing like hunches based on the concept that there was like some old family that was involved in the partitioning of the land. And there's probably still there's still some pretty big acreages out by the river. Remember that guy in that truck? You could tell he owned that, but he had like a 50s truck. And the way he looked at you, he was like, this is my place. He's like a 60-year-old in an old 50s truck that he had revamped. You could tell by the way he was driving through that area, he owned that place. Yeah, I can tell who people are by their eyes. I'm very good at reading eyes. If you say so, faggot. You're funny. That's probably the best joke you did of all this whole... That one's pretty good, actually. You can tell who people are by their eyes. If you say so, faggot. Well, he had like a 50s truck. And it was refurbished. And he looked like he owned them. He just had that aura of like, yeah, that was his land. I bet. You could be wrong. You're wrong like all the time. Yeah, it probably is. He seemed too comfortable. It was his comfort level. You can look at someone and see how comfortable they are. I don't know. Maybe you're wrong. How do you know? I don't know. Like he was like, I'm going down to look at my land plots that are for sale. I mean, you created the story in your head. You could be completely fucking wrong. I mean, you're wrong like quite a bit. Yeah, I know, but it keeps me engaged. Otherwise, I'd be bored out of my mind. So where you go? You're going to Circle K or not? I don't know. I actually can't tell. I'm trying to think if I actually want the Coke or not. Big trucks. Yeah, so you're doing that big truck joke. Yeah, because did you know all the people in big trucks are secretly trying to like run each other over? Yeah, that was your premise of your joke. You started off by saying all of Southern society was like a faggot culture, and then it ended up being like, well, it's all like they're all trying to butt fuck each other, right? Yeah, they are. They're trying to run each other over, probably. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's I don't know if that's really funny. It's kind of stupid. You were comparing it to that one movie, and then you get distracted, and you're like, because that one guy sits on the porch. He's like, "Well, we got hills." He doesn't do this shit himself. He gets someone else to do it. The guy with the glasses. So which one's worse, like the faggot guy on the porch or the guy with the glasses? I don't know, like which one's worse. I mean, like, that's a good question. Is it like a Marxist movie? I mean, I don't really know. Yeah. Is it a Marxist movie or is it a? When I turn my phone off to go inside Circle K, I'm gonna ask it, is it like a Marxist movie? Because like, the one guy comes off kind of faggoty, the guy who sits on the porch, right? Like, I don't know. There's a real faggot movement in America. Yeah, don't say that out loud, man. I mean, it's all like theatrics now. Like all of American society is now like actors and theatrics. It's pretty gay. It's a pretty gay culture now. I mean, even you're adopting it now. Like, aren't you technically being an actor now? A little bit, kind of being an actor. Yeah. I'm an actor, baby. That one guy was stress eating. He's like your age. He's probably within a year or two of you. He's your age. He's a year probably older. He was fat and bald. Don't say that. Don't say he's fat and bald. I remember him looking better. Like he was like a football player. Oh, so I mean, I'm not making fun of anybody. I mean, to be fair, I mean, on all metrics, that person would be more successful than you. But I'm an artist, so I don't have to follow metric rules. I get to make up my own rules because I'm technically an artist. Yep. Hey, that guy's got a Tesla too. He does, actually. You're getting rained on. Yep. Thought about getting a sun drop, but you didn't. I'm gonna do a Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Do you think you have a mellow yellow? Do you want to get mellow yellow? If they mellow yellow, you can do mellow yellow. They didn't have me 2-liter mellow yellows at Walmart. Nope, they did not. Oh, you had a really good joke. It was called Snowflake. It's a snowflake joke. I forgot how the joke went. It was a snowflake joke. Were you in Walmart or Publix when you did this? It was like snowflake is what's normally coded as like an anti-left term, like a snowflake, right? I don't remember how this joke, I don't even remember what the punchline is anymore. You basically took the word and you reused it. Yeah, that's normally 99% of my jokes are just take a word, reuse it the opposite way. You know how you stop racism? You be racist. That's how you stop race. I mean, I guess. Oh, you had this whole joke. Where was it? Was this before you went biking? Here was the joke. It was like,
Everyone who does something is doing it as an artist. They're not doing it, like when I rob a bank, I'm not robbing the bank. I'm artistically expressing how violence is bad by showing the negative outcomes of a bank robbery by being a bank robber. I'm not being a bank robber. I'm artistically expressing how negative robbing a bank is by robbing a bank. Because I'm an artist. That's, and then you can insert any crime you want into that story. You know, you can be like, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So how did you get to the snowflake joke? I don't remember. That's where I just forgot. Where did the snowflake joke come? There's some green lights. That's like a park. That must be like a park. They don't get real like police lights. They get like fake police lights, which are like green. Yeah. Because, you know, they're not like real police officers. They're park police officers. Is that what it is? What do you think it is? I'm guessing it's like either that or like they're putting mulch down. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's a green light. It's flashing. I'm assuming it's some sort of. Look at these kids. All these lights and trucks and all their big antennas. What the fuck? Why does this fella have a big antenna on the back of his truck? And it's got like a red light. It's kind of cool. It's got lights under the. It's the cool new meta of cool metas. What is the fucking antenna for? Is that like I've heard of like people trying to do. There's like a new Wi-Fi that'll go over like a whole city or something. Are there Wi-Fi's that go over a whole city? Is he running like Wi-Fi out of his fucking goddamn truck or something? Does he have like truck antenna CV shit or something? I don't know, man. I'm not. There's supposed to be a way to get like really long wireless Wi-Fi now. I don't know how long it is. Is it like a mile? You can get like Wi-Fi. Is that true? I really don't know. Any more funny jokes? Not really. Anything else? I want Coca-Cola. I mean, I kind of do. Melio, Coca-Cola. I look for a gallon thing. They were expensive. They're too expensive for my blood. Yeah. Never mind. It's not even funny, is it? I don't know. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I need a Coke. I need some Coke. I don't need a Coke. I need some Coke. Some Coke would be good. You want to try Coke? Yeah, I do. Where can I get some Coke? That guy up there selling it. He's got his lights on. It's not. That guy does not sell Coke. He's a park ranger. What happened? You're trying to do the old guy from the Shawshank Redemption. People just got all tall and they had to raise their trucks. Because all the trucks are really tall now. You know, you're trying to do the everyone went and got in a hurry. All the cars got really tall. Because all these trucks look like really tall. That's very stupid.
You should get like a real. Yeah, you're googling like the new cameras and phones. You should probably figure out like what is the best walk around semi-moderately decent gigabyte. Like if you're willing to do 10 gigabytes for 4 hours, what is your best? Because the holding the phone. I mean, it's kind of makes it Gonzo-ish. It does make the Gonzo-ish. And this is a cheap phone too. This is like a $200 Moto G from 2022. That's a 4-year-old phone. 2021 maybe. Any more ideas? I don't know. You're supposed to come up with an idea for me. Dear gods. Give me an idea. All of the gods. Satan. Muhammad. Every one of them, please. Is this the same worker? Is it something like, is it the same thing? It was like my driving, yeah, that's the same. I was going to read the stickers, but I've already read those stickers. Boring! You stole that. I steal most of my material, actually. I admit to this. Like, I saw that movie, what is it? Not Once Upon, it's what's the movie they cut in half? It's 2 movies. It's like Tarantino the first half, and then it's Ramirez the second. I steal 99% of my movie ideas. I have never actually had an original idea. It saddens me deeply, in a way. Did you do that 10,000 hour joke? Did you upload that? I don't remember. I like that. I think the 10,000 hour joke is probably the most interesting, one of the more interesting ideas. It's just like what you spend your time doing. Yeah, I mean, it's technically you can make someone good or bad at something just by giving them time to do it on some level, which is really sad in a way. Oh, you're thinking of that one fella that... never mind. No, this isn't even interesting. Yeah, this isn't. You haven't gone to the gym in like 2 days. You probably should go there and do some benches or something. So you have these 2 paranoid ideas. Like on one hand, there's this idea of like, I don't know which direction you want to go with that. Do you want to say that? You should do that one later, maybe. I don't know. You should think that one out a little better. Do you have a place you can walk this? Do you? Is there a place I can walk this? What is this thing? It's water. It's a plastic. It's an ultra rated international. What is this? 9 ultra hard top P1 plus. Yeah, that's really weird. The 44 ounce is the best deal. It's like $3 for a gallon. It's like $2 up to a gallon minus 1 ounce. It's like 127 ounces
It's really weird. Their math system is very. If you want to know why America is so fucked up, I should have taken a picture of that shit. It was like $3 for a gallon, $2 for up to 127 ounces, which is just like, you know. So if I go in there with a gallon and I just like take an ounce off or like 2 ounces off, like 3% less than a gallon, I think I'm charging you for a gallon, or how do they? It's so fucking stupid. But it's still cool that you can buy a gallon, which I think is kind of cool, because like that was one of my things. Is I was like, the price per gallon is like $1 for them with the syrup. It's like $1, I think, or 50 cents or something. It's like really cheap. I forgot the actual price. It might be like $1. But you're paying for their machinery, their soda machines and shit. Oh, your electric bike? You can make it so it thinks it has really, really tiny wheels, or really large wheels. I don't know, how is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be, you're telling it that it has really tiny wheels, so that it thinks that if you say it has really big wheels, I don't know how that would work actually, because now that I think about it, like a rotation of a big wheel is like one rotation of a big wheel is more speed, right? I'm gonna have to fuck around with that thing. I don't know exactly what I fucked with. So if you went up to like huge wheels, if you told it had huge wheels, but it had real normal wheels, how would the motor affect the, I'm not that smart, man, I'm not. $3 for a gallon, but $2 for up to 127 ounces. Yeah, it is a fucking stupid world. It's like, so what is it? Is it like a gallon up to, no, it's just at a gallon was $3. Whatever. And they didn't have any of those. I want the big cup, like the big gallon thing. Because they have like a big it's a big grab. It's called like an ultra gulp. It's a gulp that's ultra. You know, there's gulps, and then there's like mega ultra, super duper 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 gulps. This is like a gallon gulp. What was your snowflake joke? I thought you had a snowflake joke. It was like, oh, I don't have to follow the rules. I'm a special snowflake. It was a King David special snowflake joke, right? I don't know, man. I can't remember how your jokes ever go. They were so fucking stupid. I'm a prophet, baby! Really? I'm a prophet here to profit. Ha 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 ha. If you say so. If you say so, buddy. If you say so, buddy, baby. Art's Alive. When is it? It's May 16th through 7th. That's a whole month. That's a whole 15, 16 days away at least. Plus 5 or 6. It's like 22 days away, 23. The arts are really alive when arts are alive. And then they go around and they just murder all the arts after the arts are alive. There's this sacrificial ritual where they just go around murdering all the arts. Really? I don't know. I mean, think about how fucking fruity a city would be if you didn't get rid of all the art. You know, you gotta get rid of all that shit, you know? Art is bad for you. If you say so, I don't know if that's... Maybe, I don't know. It's a ceremonial... Art should be destroyed as soon as it's made. That's not a bad idea. You're not doing that. True. Other people's art should be destroyed. My art should be the only art that is left forever. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Are you really an artist? I don't fucking know, man. I'm not. I'm better. I'm something bigger than an artist. I don't want to sound like some sort of megalomaniac with a distorted sense of reality, but like, you know, savior's not the right word, but like, I'm probably a savior.
or like some sort of like once in a billion trillion years event. You know, like, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but you know, like, there's like Newton and there's like, you know, the big important people like Muhammad and Jesus. I'd say I'm probably more important than they are, but like, they're pretty close. They almost can shine my shoes. Really? That Coca-Cola is like really tasty. I like the way you juxtapose like comparing yourself to like Muhammad, Newton, and Jesus, and then you talk about like fucking drinking Coca-Cola out of a Circle K styrofoam 85-cent fucking. There's something just beautifully absurd about the two things, and how and you're serious about both of them. Like you're serious about the mathematics of the ounces of Coca-Cola. Oh, that's almost a car accident. Not really. I'm very serious about my ounces of Coke. I take ounces of Coke very seriously. That one guy is like a teacher. I mean, if you're going to tell students anything, you would tell them that it's about the 10,000 hours thing. That probably is the most important thing you can teach. It's very similar to like the old Roman, or the. I mean, it's similar to the something. See, here's the thing. Never mind. I like that electric bike is nice. I need to get a second battery for it, or like a quick charger. Also, that little plastic thing came off, so if it rains, water's gonna get in the charging port, which is gonna you're gonna need to like, ghetto rig something. Bring some tape with you, like some duct tape, so if it starts raining, you can like put tape over the cover. You've got ice cream in the back of your backpack. I bet it's melting. You're a dumbass. You can't ride the bike though unless you put the thing in the. Yeah, you need it. You're fucked. You're just fucked. Yep, that's it. I'm definitely fucked. Something about like Ukraine's doing really well, but I didn't watch it, so I don't know if that's true or not. I just can't wait. I just can't wait till like there's a real war and it's like China versus the US, and this drone shit, this fucking amateur hour Russia Ukraine shit is going to turn into like, you know, battleships versus aircraft carriers. And like, you know, in the next war, tanks, like it's going to be, the ending of the war is going to be so different than the beginning. Like, you know, like World War One, there's like these little tiny tanks, and by the end you had like, you know, assault rifles and like King Tiger 2s and Panthers. What will the Stug be of the fucking... What do you think the Stug will be of the drone war? Because technically the Germans built a lot of Stugs. But that was because they knew they were losing. Hey, are you going to do... what are you going to do now that you own all of Europe as Germany? Are you going to go after Russia? Or are you going to go after America? Because I want to get that 25% naval build bonus. The robot's telling me that's not a big deal, and I think that's like one of the biggest bonuses you can get. You know, like if you're mass producing subs or light cruisers, because I don't have any light cruisers. I have the whole British Navy and the whole French Navy. Like I don't have a Navy problem really, but like, you know, I could use some light cruisers that have like maxed out light attack. I always did it when I played it. I always built like the light cruisers to have like the best mixed light. It was a light anti-air and a light anti-light. But I think you're just supposed to build a light attack.
I really don't know. I mean, sometimes I hear that you can build like the super heavy battleship and then just put like all anti-aircraft on it, all anti-air on it, and then the naval attackers will attack the super heavy battleship, which is borderline unsinkable, and they'll take ridiculous damage because they go after the biggest ship first. Is the way is something I heard somewhere once. So yeah, I don't know if that's true though. You're talking about like a Yamato or like a Yamato. No one else built a fucking Yamato except the Japanese. The Americans, what about the Montana? Were they going to build a Montana? Was it Montana Yamato size, or was it? I don't think it was Yamato size. Maybe it had the guns of a Yamato. I don't know. Oh well, by the end of the war, everyone realized it was like George Bush's dad in a fucking naval bomber could take out like a fucking stupid, super duper heavy battleship or something. What sort of ice cream did you get? I think it's like peanut butter chocolate. You could have got the 3 type. You ate a whole thing of 3 type? Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. You ate that over like a day and a half. It's pretty good though. It was like, but I think the chocolate peanut butter tastes better. It's more, it has more of like a, I don't want to say umami, but like, you know, like it has like a heartiness or a, it has like a, I don't know, peanut butter and chocolate has like a something that is not strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. It has a heartiness or a, I don't know, there's gotta be a word for that. There should be. You know what's really weird about YouTube is like I watched that video about the guy making like an RPG out of a fucking 3D printer and like some cheap electronics. Do you think like what percentage of these fucking retarded kids in high school can do that? Is that like 1%? Is there like one person in every high school who can do that? Or is that like one in every state? I'm trying to figure out like how cool or uncool, you know, I'm trying to figure out like where would that stand within a population, you know, so. I wish I had an RPG, like a 3D printed RPG launcher. That's kind of cool. Also, I need to get the $1,000 flying airplane drone. I mean, you'd have to get a license for that though, so I think. But it looks cool. It looks like a. So that's the thing with this like electric bike. I'm thinking like, is this one of those things where like you can make it yourself if you just know what the fuck? Yeah, you can spot weld the fucking ion batteries together, but you sort of have to know what you're doing, and then you have to create a fucking infrastructure for the batteries to stay non-wet. But if you can open it up yourself and you know what it is, it's kind of like you want to know what it is, but you don't know anything about electricity. I know you can fucking fry yourself, opening up a power supply for a computer. You can like die doing that, so I don't want to like die. I don't know shit about electricity. Would you trust a fucking robot to be like, weld this, don't touch this? That's a good question. How many people are gonna die doing stuff they're not supposed to do because they trusted the robot to do it? It told them to do it. Hey, can I make my own battery pack? You know, or can I open up this power supply from a computer? I don't know how any of that shit works. Like capacitors. I don't even know what the fuck. It's like it holds something. Yeah, electricity is like really weird, but it's like very common. But it's like, and it's been common for like 50, 60, 70, 80 years. And I still don't have a fucking clue what it is. It's like electrons. Going through a wire. Yeah. Something like that. I don't even know if it's really
It's like a force being pushed through the wire. The electrons don't actually move, do they? It's a force being pushed through the wire, and then it recreates the force on the other end. It's just a force mover. It's wires that move force. I think that's all it really is, right? It's don't look at me, man. I'm not a fucking physicist. I don't understand this shit. So it's like you drop a ball and it collects the energy from the ball being dropped. Water. You mean like a dam? A dam is doing that. It's collecting the water, dropping a certain distance. It's collecting the energy of that, and then you're moving shit off of water movement and/or steam movement. You know, some sort of stupid movement. Something moves, and then the energy is collected, and then it gets pushed through the magic wire, and then it comes out the other end, and then you get you get like 80% of that energy or something, or 90 or 50 or. And then there's like Tesla cars, and they collect that energy, and they put it in some sort of ions, whatever the fuck that is, and then they cost a lot of money, like your electric bike. And then it takes the power from the water falling at the dam. It travels through the wire to your place. Then it goes through the socket, through the little thing that has a fan in it. It takes a 120 volt. I guess it has to up power it. It's up powering it, right? It's like up amping it, maybe? Why does it need a special charger? Like to up amp it or something? Or I don't know. It has a fan in it. And when I plug it in, it goes. It takes like 2 hours. For me to bike for 1 hour, it takes 2 hours to charge it. So it's not like. It's more power than what's coming out of the socket. Right? Like 120 volts. If I had constant 120 volts on a bike or a car, how fast would that bike or car be? You're also losing energy because you're converting it into heat when you put it in the battery, so it's probably like a certain conversion rate. Whatever, man. If you could run electricity, like street trolleys, is there a way to have they ever meditated on a way of cars collecting electricity off the street? Or a street car collects electricity off of a wire? How did that work? How dangerous was that shit? How dangerous was that shit? Where they had the street cars connected with a hook. It was like a hook. Like San Francisco shit. Was that dangerous as fucking shit, or was that cool? I don't know. I wasn't there. You can ask the robot. The robot will know. You literally turned the robot into an all-knowing. Well, it knows more, sort of. It's also very good at bullshitting. I've noticed it'll bullshit. It'll just be like, yes, you're kind of right. It won't really tell you if you're right or wrong. It'll just kind of blow you off. It's very polite. Hey, what was that compliment you gave it? You complimented it in a really mean way. Yeah, those are the best compliments in the world. The mean compliments. Catty. Okay. Well, I'm done for now. You got ice cream and everything. But can you stick this? You can't stick this. You have two. This is a fucking tight bike. Whoever had this bike before me, 10 times cooler than me because he has 2 cup holders in it. And I don't even have 1 cup holder on my mountain bike. This guy was a cool motherfucker. Whoever sold this to me was a cool guy. He took better care of it than me. Well, that's the end of this.